Hello everyone. Okay, so these are the directions for this set, and it says Ravindra is playing a game of Minesweeper. Okay, you must have played the game of Minesweeper if you know that game. So this was a bonus set. So in which mines are scattered throughout the board that is divided into cells. Cells have two states, uncovered and covered. If you know the game of Minesweeper, right, it is uncovered first. Sorry, it is covered first. That means you cannot see whether it is mine in that cell or some number is there, right? So a covered cell is blank and clickable, while an uncovered cell is exposed. So in uncovered cell, you can see whether it is mine or something else. So a player clicks a cell to uncover it. If a player uncovers a mined cell, the game ends as there is only one life per game. So you cannot click on a mine. If you click on a mine, right, so it will blast, so the game ends. So if you have played that game earlier, so this was definitely the you can say the easiest set. But if you have not played, right, then you need to understand, and understanding by reading this text is actually difficult, right? Reading the text and you are understanding a game by just reading this. So that will make it difficult. Otherwise, it was easy if you have seen that, because it is a one of that game, right, which was there in your Windows, Microsoft Windows, right? You used to have this game, right? One of the game that is already there in that Windows. Okay, let's see. So otherwise, the uncovered cell displays either a number indicate if there is no mine. So it will, if you are not basically clicking on a mine, so that will, the uncovered cell displays either a number indicate the number of mines adjacent to it, either diagonally, horizontally, or vertically. So that means you just have a look at this. Okay, I will just show you that if, okay, this is a grid, right? And here in the center, right, if there is, let's say, written 4. So that means in these adjacent 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cell, in these 8 cell, there must be exactly 4 mines. So out of these 8 adjacent cells, which may be diagonally adjacent or horizontally or vertically, but overall there must be exactly 4 mines. Okay. So similarly here it is given that, for example, if a cell displays the number 8, each of the 8 surrounding cell has a mine. So if instead of 4 here it is 8, right, you will have all the mines, right? So all mines here, right, in the adjacent cell there will be all mines. So also all adjacent cells that do not have a mine will be automatically uncovered after clicking the cell. So if you click that cell, right, if they don't have the mine, right, that will automatically open. Okay, if you know the game you will come to know, otherwise this is not important. Let's understand the game first. The first click in any game will never be a mine. So first click you do, so there will not be a mine, right? In actual game there may be. To win the game, players must uncover all the cells that don't have a mine, at which the timer is stopped. So in these two screens, whatever we have seen till now, the game was explained. So how the game will work, right? Now the thing is, here it is given the status of the game that you will use in this question, right? Okay, see what is written. The player clicks cell until he loses, or all the cells that don't have a mine are uncovered, right? uh, so whether he click on a mine, so he will lose, or otherwise he will open all those cells, right, all those cells which don't have a mine. In the game played by Ravindra, the board has 81 tiles. So this is 9 cross 9, right? You can see the grid is 9 cross 9. So that means total of 81 tiles and 10 mines. So this is important, that there are total of 10 mines that we should know. Okay, the faster any player clears the board, the more he scores. The following diagram shows the 81 cells of the board after the first click in the game played by Ravi. So after the first click, there will be certain cells that will open automatically and then game start, right? Okay, now this is the situation. Now you will logically say where the mine is, right? See, for these, right, these 1, 1, 1, the adjacent there must be one mine, and here these are blank. So that means there must be a mine here, right? There must be a mine here. Okay, just see, I will take up some other pen, let's say black. Okay, so here it must be a mine. Okay, because the number 1 means that adjacent to those cells there must be one mine. So adjacent to this or this or this, right? So there is one mine. Okay, here because of this one, okay, that color was better. Here adjacent to this there must be one mine. Okay, so here also there is one mine. Now for this already we have one mine. So here mine cannot be there, mine cannot be there, mine cannot be there, right? Because it is adjacent to this, right? This one, right? We have already have this mine, right? That means you cannot have any other mine. Now for this too, there must be two mines adjacent to this. One is already there, so one must be here, right? So logically we need to complete this accordingly this. Okay, now for this one, right, only place, because here it cannot be mine, so there must be a mine here. Okay, now similarly if I see for this one, right, only adjacent place left is this, so one mine can be here only, right? Rest all are already open. These gray shades are actually, these are blank, right? There is nothing here, right? And no number because there is no adjacent mine here. Okay, so if for this one already one mine is covered, so here it cannot be any mine. For this one already this mine is covered, so there cannot be here any mine, right? Okay, I'm just talking about numbers first, then we will write the other things. Okay, what should be the numbers? Okay, now for this one, right, there must be a one mine here, right? Because no other adjacent mine is here, a mine is there. Okay, for this one already one mine is covered, so here it cannot be a mine, right? Because for this one already one mine is covered. Okay, now for this too, right, one mine is you have, now one more mine you must have, right? Now for this one, right, this one mine is covered, so here you cannot have mine, here you cannot have mine, right? Okay, for this one you have one mine here, right? There is no other option. For this one already mine is covered, so you cannot have mine here, right? For this too you have one mine here, so one must be here because there is no other option, right? For this too already two mines are covered, so there cannot be a mine here. For this too, right, one mine is covered, right, one place is left, so there must be the second mine. Now you count the number of mines you have already placed, right? Count the number of mines you have already placed. That means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You have already placed 10 mines and there were only a total of 10 mines. So you have already placed 10 mines. Now in other cells or all the cells other than mines, right, there must be numbers written. That is the number of mines adjacent to that cell. So here, right, if you see there are two mines adjacent to this, so there can be two, right? Because for adjacent to this cell, there must be only two mines. Adjacent to this cell, there is one mine, right? That is this. Adjacent to this cell, there is one mine only. Adjacent to this cell, there are two mines. Adjacent to this cell, there are two mines. Just see the adjacent, 8 adjacent cells, you know. Here only one mine is there. Here there are two mines. Here there is only one. Here there is only one. Here there is only one. Here there are two mines adjacent. Just see the 8 adjacent cells which are possible, right? Whether it is horizontally, vertically or diagonally. Here again there are two mines, right? This and this. Here again two mines. So these are the numbers. So I have filled the cell, fill the complete this, right? Okay. Just if I show you, right, what is the result? Okay, this is your, okay, I'm just removing the extra symbols that I have drawn so that we can see clear what is the result. So I hope this should be clear, right? Okay, if you have played the game of Minesweeper, right, people have, they can solve it very fast at a very high speed, right? So this is the result, and based on this result, now you can answer the 6 questions after this. Okay, right? Just see that there were 6 questions on this. Based on this, there were 6 questions. So 3 these and 3 more. So there were 6 questions based on this set. Okay, and if you know this game, right, we have already solved this, and the result that I have solved, right, that I have taken here. Okay, this is the result, right? This is the result what I have already solved. Now you can answer the question very easily, because how many of the uncovered number cells have number 2 in the game played by Ravindra? So whatever was uncovered, right, now 2 number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. So there are 8 cells having number 2, right? Number 2 means there are 2 mines adjacent to those cells, right? Okay, this is an interesting game. You can play, right, on Windows, right? Any other site also you can find it. Okay, the game name is Minesweeper. The game name is Minesweeper. Okay, now this question is, which column has the maximum number of cells with mines in the game played by Ravindra? Maximum number of cells with mines. Okay, so which column? You are talking about column. Here there is only one mine. Here there is one mine, one mine, one mine, two mines, no mine, no mine, again two mines, three mines, sorry, three mines, right? Then one. So this is the maximum. So this should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8th column, right? 8th column will have 3 mines. That is the maximum. So maximum number of cells with mines is in 8th column. So that will be your answer. Okay. So next question, which of the following cells does not have a mine in the game played by Ravindra? So which of the following cells? Cell, you will read that row number and column number. So this means second row and 8th column. So second row and 8th column is this, right? He is saying does not have a mine. So this does not have a mine. So this should be your answer, right? Otherwise you will say 1, 8. So this is 1 column 8. So this has a mine, right? 4, 8. So fourth column, fourth row and 8th column is again having a mine. Then 3, 8. Okay, 3, 8 again having a mine. Okay, these are those mines in the 8th column only. So only second row and 8th column, right, that is not having the mine. Okay, A option would be the correct answer. Okay, see, the question is, which of the following cells has a mine in the game played by Ravindra? So where it is mine? So it is again row number column. So fourth row and first column, fourth row, first column, right, no mine. Fifth row, second column, no mine. Fifth row, first column, yes, it is a mine, right? it is a mine. So fifth row, first column is a mine. Sorry. It is sixth row. Sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It is 6. Sorry, not this, but this. Right? Sixth row, first column is a mine. Okay? Next one. So question is, which column has the maximum number of covered and uncovered cells with number 1 in the game played by Ravi? So he is talking about now covered as well as uncovered, right? And with number 1. Okay, and he is talking about column. Which column? So here there are, okay, 1, 2, 3, number 1, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this should be maximum. Anything more than 7? No. So it should be the third column, right? The third column, which will have maximum number of ones, right? Maximum number of ones in covered plus uncovered, right? Because these are actually covered, you can say, uncovered, right? These are already uncovered, and then you have that covered where you got that number, that is going to be the number, right? Okay. So the question is, which row does not have a mine in the game played by Ravindra? Which row does not have a mine? So this second row doesn't have. Okay, that is the answer. But fifth row, okay, just see fifth, second, third, fourth, fifth. Fifth also doesn't have. So second is also answered, fifth is also answered. So you should mark all of the above, right? Then eighth also you can see that there is no mine. So all are your correct answer. Right here, the chances of mistake is that once you see that fifth row doesn't have any mine, right, you may mark the option A. But when you see that option D, all of the above, okay, so this should be all of the above. When you see such option, all of the above, or both A and B, both A and C type choices, then you must look at the other option also, right?